If you are someone who wants to detect the signs of a deep sexual connection with your relationship but finds it challenging to identify them, pay close attention. Many individuals currently suffer from the idea that creating such a powerful and deep sexual connection is reserved for the lucky few, or that it requires complex techniques and strategies. This limiting belief often leads to unfulfilling sexual experiences and a lack of intimacy in their relationships, but it doesn't have to be that way. If you want to discover the 9 key signs that indicate a potent and passionate sexual connection between two people, all you need to do is watch this video all the way through. This video will provide you with a comprehensive understanding of these signs, helping you recognize them in your own relationship. By the end of this video, you will not only be aware of these powerful indicators, but also know how to nurture and enhance your own sexual connection, leading to more satisfying and intimate experiences with your partner. So, let's get started. Number 9. Noticing small things or changes. One of the most delightful signs of a strong sexual connection is when you become an expert at noticing the tiny details in your partner. When you're truly smitten with someone, you have this superpower to pick up on the little things that others might miss. It could be as simple as sensing their mood, spotting a new piercing, catching a shift in their tone of voice, or admiring their fresh haircut. Now, I know that this superpower demands a bit of mindfulness, but when you're deeply connected with someone, your brain becomes like Sherlock Holmes, zeroing in on all the subtle hints hidden in their body language and appearance. It's like your senses are on high alert and you can't help but notice. So, if you're quick to spot even the tiniest change in your partner, pat yourself on the back. It's a fantastic sign that your mental and sexual connection is off the charts. Number 8. Losing track of time. You know how in the movies, people look into each other's eyes and seem to forget everything around them? Well, that magical feeling of getting lost in the moment also happens in real life, especially when something sexual is brewing between you two. When two people share a deep sexual bond, a flood of feel-good chemicals is induced in their brains. These chemicals, such as dopamine and oxytocin, make them feel incredibly happy and attracted, which makes time vanish into thin air. Think of it like how, when you're absorbed in a fun activity, you lose track of time. Psychologists call this being in the zone. You're so engrossed in the moment that time becomes this elusive concept you can't really grasp. It's like a blissful time warp created by the power of chemistry and connection. Number 7. Daydreams of desire. Ever caught yourself daydreaming about your partner in the most unexpected moments? Well, that's a good sign. These little mental scenarios are like love notes from your heart, telling you just how passionate and connected you are. Picture this. You're in the middle of a mundane task and suddenly, your mind whisks you away to a steamy, intimate moment with your partner. It's like your brain has a secret stash of these scenarios and they pop up when you least expect them. Why does this happen? It's because your partner holds a special place in your heart and mind. These daydreams are like a treasure trove of emotional intimacy and all those electrifying moments you've shared together. You might find yourself reminiscing about the way their touch feels on your skin, the way they look at you, or the unforgettable connection you share during intimate times. And guess what? These thoughts can be pretty darn arousing, stoking the flames of passion and strengthening the bond between you two. So, when your mind takes you on these steamy journeys, embrace it. It's a clear sign that your intimate connection is alive, kicking, and oh so passionate. Number 6. The attraction pheromones. Have you heard of pheromones? The hidden drivers of sexual chemistry between two people? These little chemical messengers have a fascinating role in our world of human sexuality. While we know pheromones are crucial for basic instincts and survival, they also play a captivating role in our sexual connections. When two people are deeply attracted to each other, their bodies release pheromones that are like a secret language of desire. It's a silent communication that goes beyond words and conscious thoughts, cementing the strong bond they share. When these pheromones are at play, it's like feeling an irresistible magnetic pull toward each other. This attraction can fill them with excitement and happiness when they're in each other's presence, creating an emotional and physical closeness that's hard to resist. This powerful attraction often leads to a desire for physical intimacy, like wanting to hug, kiss, or get closer in more ways than one. So, if you ever find yourself helplessly drawn to someone on a deep sexual level, know that your pheromones are working their magic to bring you two closer together. Number 5. Eagerness and anticipation. Have you ever felt that irresistible urge to be with someone, where being apart from them feels almost unbearable? Yes, that's anticipation in its purest form. Anticipation is a sensation we all encounter at some point in our lives. It's that bubbling excitement and curiosity that course through us when we are eagerly awaiting something to happen. But when this anticipation is intertwined with a powerful sexual connection, it takes on an entirely new dimension. Every moment away from that special person becomes a countdown, and the anticipation builds like a surging electric charge. The prospect of reuniting with them becomes incredibly exciting and fulfilling, driving our emotions to a fever pitch. When it's related to a sexual connection, this anticipation can impact our behavior and how we interact with others. It's as if we can't help but think about that person and continually seek opportunities to be close to them, fueled by the magnetic pull of our desires. This intense anticipation is a testament to the power of the connection we share, both emotionally and physically, making every moment together all the more electrifying and memorable. Number 4. The warm glow that says it all. Have you ever had that warm, fuzzy feeling after an intimate moment with your partner? That's what we call the emotional afterglow, and it's a big sign that your sexual connection is not just physical, it's deeply emotional too. Here's the scoop. It's not just about the act itself, it's about what lingers afterward. It's like the sweet, lingering scent of a beautiful memory. This afterglow is proof that your connection goes way beyond the surface. So why does it happen? It's because you and your partner have something special. You're not just physically intimate, you're emotionally in sync. When you're together, you're not thinking about anything else. You're focused on each other's pleasure and satisfaction. It's like creating a cozy bubble of vulnerability and trust. In a nutshell, the emotional afterglow is like a love note from your heart telling you that your sexual connection is not just powerful, it's beautifully emotional too. Number 3. You can't keep your hands off. Physical touch is like a secret language that speaks volumes without words. It can convey a wide range of emotions, from care and comfort to passion and intimacy. When you and your partner just can't stop touching each other, it's a pretty clear sign that something special is brewing. Some couples experience this intense need to touch each other more than what's considered usual. It's like a magnetic pull that keeps you close. This strong urge to touch is a powerful indicator of a deep and potent sexual connection, and it's all because of what's going on in your brain. When you touch, your brain releases something called oxytocin, often called the love hormone. It's like a warm, fuzzy feeling that creates a stronger bond between you two. So when you can't resist touching each other, you're basically having an oxytocin party, which makes your connection even deeper and more intimate. Number 2. Your heart's race in love. Have you ever been near someone and felt like your heart was doing a happy dance? It's like your heart is speaking a language of its own, telling you something special is happening. Here's the deal. Your heart racing faster when you're around someone is because of some hormones doing a little dance inside you. These hormones, like adrenaline and cortisol, are usually released when you're stressed, scared, or excited. They can make your heart speed up just like a fast song makes you want to dance. But in this case, it's a good thing. When you're with someone you really like, your heart can't help but race a bit. It's like your heart and brain are having a secret conversation saying, "Hey, I'm really happy and content right now." So that racing heart is actually a sign that you're feeling great when you're around them. It's like your heart's way of saying, "I'm in love." Number 1. You're on the same page, literally. While we often think that sexual attraction is all about appearances, there's more to it. We humans are naturally wired for connection. Imagine a man and a woman deeply connected in a powerful sexual way. When this happens, they start behaving in a way that's almost like a secret language. They can't help but maintain eye contact, lean in towards each other, and have open body language, like they're in sync. But it doesn't stop there. They also can't resist touching each other. There's playfulness in their teasing and caresses. These little non-verbal signals are like a love story that anyone can see. So, when you see a couple who looks like they're in perfect harmony, it's not just appearances. It's a visual testament to their shared intimacy and powerful connection that goes beyond what meets the eye. If you've made it this far, comment down below with the word 100% to confirm that you have received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, be sure to watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.